Shalom, shalom, my praise be to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Akakwadash, double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone. Honors to you brothers out there pushing this word and love and sincerity. Wake up the elect. Peace and blessings be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word. And to those calling on the names of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, in hopes of deliverance. We say peace and blessings be unto you. And we're praying that the Lord deliver us from these evil times that we're coming into. They are definitely fast approaching. Slack it. Let me do something real quick. They are definitely fast approaching. So, we got to make sure that we're on point with doing the things that the Lord requires of us. And this video is going to be about, brotherly love, because we have to make sure that we love one another as brethren, and recently I just got back from New York, last night, got back home, and it was a beautiful time out there with the apostles, elder apostles, elders, brothers. It was just a wonderful time and a beautiful display of brotherly love, and along with that, a lot of brothers, got some time off, and for all of you brothers that traveled, all of the videos that we saw and the pictures that we seen, man, it really uplifted my spirit highly, to see brothers, loving one another, and smiling and having a good time together, man. Because we live in an evil world. In this world, I got a social media account, and just to see what's going on in the world. I mainly use it for alternative news means, but I do see got a lot of people on there, and you just scroll down and you see all of these memes about, well, my circle is small and you can't trust nobody, and all of these fucking memes about people being separate. And and it's beautiful being in a situation where I don't agree, that I know that I'm around a lot of brothers. I know these brothers truly care about one another, and we all love one another as brethren, man. And that's the beauty of this truth, man. But I want to say this: brotherly love was the message, when I went out in New York, man. And it didn't only start with that. The brother Benji left a message that left the Hebrews 13 and one, which I'm gonna get, but the scripture, let brotherly love continue. And there's been a lot of talks of brotherly love, and the message out in New York was about brotherly love. And I understand. I'm out. On the way home, I meditated on this, and we understand that Satan, the devil, Esau, is going to come with great persecution. Real soon, man. It's being set up. If you whether you see it or not, this persecution is really being set up. At first, it was on a low level, but that persecution is about to be on a high level. People are about to start changing up. The world is about to be against us, man. You know. Hey, matter of fact, let me. I can't. I don't know why I can't think of that scripture. Salakia, my mind is. Hasn't been sharp, but Lord's will, man. I got some of those colloidals from the brother in Mississippi, so those really help, man. I'm grateful to that brother with the colloidal silver and gold. That brother Elder War out in Mississippi. This is Mark 13:13. It says, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." All right. So You know, hey, these are the times that we're coming into. We're coming into the times where we're gonna be hated, for the Lord's name's sake, man. And we have to be sure that we're on point with how we treat one another, how we show one another love, man. And we have to make sure that whatever comes, man, you have to be in this position where whatever comes, where you gonna trust your brother over anybody, man. Oh, no outside influences on brothers, man. Now it's different when the spirit is putting you on, alerting you to something, and you discerning through the spirit. But you have to be careful, man, because Satan throws little things in there, little mind games he plays, man, will have you looking, with a side eye at your brother for no reason. So you have to be leery of that. You have to be aware of that, man. And we have to make sure that the love that we have between one another is pure and holy, man, and righteous, man. And that it fail or not, man. Because why? Because mainly the Lord loved us, man. The Lord showed the true example of love through all that we did, through all that we turned our backs on the Lord. We did, we sinned against him. And through all of that, we're still the chosen seed. We're still, Lord's willing, the elect. We're still Yasharala. We're still the sons of the power, because his love is true and everlasting, man. And the love of this world is changeable. The love of this world is fickle and changeable, But we're supposed to love with the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai amongst one another, man. So, what is that scripture, man? Is it 12? I believe it's 12. This is Romans. It's Romans 12, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, let love be without dissimulation. It says, abhor that which is evil and cleave to that which is good. That's like it. Abhor that which is evil abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another in brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. Hold on, I want to look that up in this. I want to look up that word preferring. It says preferring. It says to go before and show the way, to go before and lead. And how do you do that? Mainly by being the example, by being the example of pure and righteousness and love. Because the good being that example, helps young brothers from the roots up, man. But when you do wickedly among brethren, you root up foundations, man. Hold on a second. You root up foundations because you catch your brother from his youth and be a wicked example. You kill him at the roots. So we want to make sure that we're being a good example, and love one towards another, and in front of the new brothers, and towards the young brothers, we have to nurture these young men in the faith, and we do that by showing them love, man, by being a good example, by being someone they can lean on and trust, but also by correcting them according to the scriptures, because Scriptures always speak about rebuke. So, if you see your brother going off, you correct him. And that's a form of love. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:9. It says, but as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for ye yourselves are taught of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to love one another. And indeed you did it toward all brethren which are in all Macedonia. But we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more. So, yeah, we love one another, and we care for one another. But as Paul said, we should increase more and more, and especially as we see the day approaching, as we see the enemy setting up to try to tear us apart, man. Satan putting all these wicked thoughts in our minds about brothers, man. But we gotta fight, man. Because Satan go about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, man. So we gotta fight, man. We gotta fight, man. You gotta understand that, yeah, this is your brother, and he has your best intent at heart. And then another thing, if a brother do go off and offend you, you gotta understand that we all are offenders. We all have offended. We all have one off. And it happens. But don't allow it to fester. If it bothers you, go to the brother and fix it. If it doesn't, just leave it alone and forgive the brother. But the scriptures say, blessed are the peacemakers. For they should be called the children of God, man. Wait, let me make sure I'm not massacring that scripture. Yep. Matthew 5:9 says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called the children of God. So scriptures say, as much as it be in you, follow peace among all men, but especially among the brotherhood. Especially, man, be quick to forgive. Because one thing about being in this flesh, man, we all fuck up. We all make mistakes, and then, we men, especially as men, we don't always show our internal parts. A brother could have made a mistake and could truly be sorry about it in his spirit, but he's trying to be a soldier and keep it moving, and he don't always show it, but he could really be remorseful in his spirit, man. So no matter how a brother say, hey, Salakia, whatever it is, let it go. And if he being wicked and doing it deceitfully, then the Lord gonna bring it out, and the Lord gonna deal with it. But we men, we strive as men to keep our emotions intact. We strive as men to not show all of our feelings, man. That's something that men do naturally. I got an injury in the military for that shit, that probably could have gotten fixed, but I hurt rolled my ankle real bad, and I'm cool because I didn't want to leave my buddies on the battlefield, and I'm in the fucking cash laid up, no, I'm cool. I got a little limp, but it'll be all right. And and every time it rains to this day, my ankle hurt. I might have had a hairline fracture or whatever, but my ankles sometimes be tearing me up, man. But that's just how we are as men, So if a brother say, hey, Salakia, bro, if it don't have to be, oh, Salakia, he ain't gotta cry and fall on the ground and, throw a fit to say Salakia, just let it go, And then I'm gonna get this last scripture. Small scripture, but it's very powerful. It's Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. You know, and brotherly love is supposed to be something that is supposed to be unadulterated. You know, it's supposed to be something that's supposed to be unchangeable. Well, and that's not the word I was looking for. But you know, let's for lack of a better word, it'll do for now. But you know, that beautiful display of love that I felt in New York, and then I saw among other brothers that had traveled, that were all together. Hey man, it sent a feeling through me of joy and excitement, and I can truly say, and it's truth, I can truly say that my circle isn't small, and I can truly say that I have a lot of real friends and brothers, man. And everybody ain't got that. People out there are fucking alone, you know. But we all joined under the same banner, under Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, love one another with a purpose, you know, you know, and Salaki, if I've came short of that purpose among any of you brothers, because we just men, we fuck up sometimes, but I'm learning to understand better and better the intent of these things. I'm learning better and better the action of these things when they're applied, and how they nurture and grow people, and they make healthy a healthy environment, for the brotherhood, a sanctuary. We got a chat room called a Camp Sanctuary. A safe place, a safe haven. When your love is pure, you create that for other brothers. And brothers need that when they get out of their job, or their woman fucking up, or their kids. Brothers going through all kind of shit, but we can run to each other, and we know that the love is pure and genuine. And people outside of us, they see that, and they fucked up in there. They get messed up about it. They see how we love one another, and they, in inward parts, they want to be a part of it, but their pride gets in the way. So keep letting your light shine among each other and amongst this world, man. And love one another consistently and abundantly, man. So brothers can be more fruitful. So brothers can be in a safe place, a safe environment, so brothers will have somewhere to go, when they feel down, and especially in these times, because they're going to demonize us. And then, if we ain't tight, shit, if I ain't got you brothers, where I'm going to go? I ain't got nowhere to go. If we ain't got each other, we ain't got nothing in this world, man. Because everything else will quit on you, So it's important for us, our love, to be pure and genuine and true, So, hey, that's it, pretty much, the message that I got from New York was mainly about brotherly love, man. And even before then, and even, with other brothers that I've talked to on the phone, man. But what I've gotten out of this past weekend was brothers pushing brotherly love, So, let us meditate on these things, man. And if you got any situation with brother, man, get it right. Because you don't want to, scripture say, grudge not against one another, lest you be condemned. You don't want to be doing all these lessons and shows, and you grudging against a brother, and then you get to the end, the Lord be like, no, you through. You did all that, but you grudging against your neighbor. That's something to think about. We got to be tight, man. We got to be banded together. You know, you think about 300, the movie 300. He said one failings and the whole structure collapses. So we got to be tight, man. So, hey, shalom.